Things are getting hot and heavy with your favorite waifu body pillow when suddenly you feel something strange in your loins. "Senpai, why are you wet down there?" asks your polyester paramour. But don't worry, disaster hasn't struck. Matter of fact, what's happened to you in the midst of your artificial romance is perfectly normal. Pre-cum. It's kind of in the name, but what is it? Imagine a big parade. Okay, well maybe not that big of a parade, but let's call it a perfectly normal, average-sized parade that leaves a lot of people perfectly satisfied. At the head of the parade is the honor guard, making the way for the fun parade floats and the ticker tape explosion. Pre-cum's a lot like that, but it's also not what you think it is. Most men have been there. Maybe things are heating up with a lover, or you happen to walk past a Victoria's Secret and pop a full Tom Hanks. Eventually, if you stay in that state of arousal for long enough, things are going to get a little moist. Your brain is basically preparing you for the act of sex and acting on evolutionary impulses. In the wild, there's only 4 rules. You eat, you procreate, and you don't do math. But procreation in the wild is far from guaranteed. And when every mating opportunity may be your last, you gotta really make it count and give your sperm the best possible chance at fertilization. And that's why when you start getting hot for your favorite waifu pillow, your Robert Downey Jr. starts leaking like a faucet. Unlike regular semen, pre-ejaculate or pre-cum is not formed in the prostate and testes. For those who don't know, your Twinkie's personal cream filling is actually produced in 2 separate locations, not just in the testes as is commonly believed. The act of making sperm is spermatogenesis, which is also the name of the next hit anime show on Crunchyroll. It's a multi-step process that requires 3 different hormones to work properly. Pre-ejaculate is formed in accessory sex glands outside of the testes and prostate. The Cowper's, Litre, and Morgani glands all join at the urethra, where pre-cum appears as a mostly clear mucus-like liquid, whereas sperm initially develop inside small tube-like structures called seminiferous tubules. These are located inside your testicles and provide shelter and protection for the sperm as they mature from tiny round cells into wriggly little salty tadpoles. From here on out, sperm get promoted directly for frontline duty, which in your case probably means invading the inside of a sock. Locked and loaded for the greatest journey of their lives, sperm move to your epididymis, which is located inside of the scrotum, the dangly bit that connects your precious pairs to the rest of your body. Like Warhammer Space Marines locked inside their drop pods, mature sperm will remain here until it's time to sally forth, and this is the only place they can be because your normal body temperature is too warm for healthy sperm, and will actually kill them. That's why your M&Ms dangle precariously outside of your body. What seems like a design bug is actually a feature. All in all, the process of developing from their initial stage into a fully mature naughty tadpole takes just over 2 months' time. And every single day you're producing millions of tiny soldiers to replace battlefield losses, or in most cases probably just replacing those that die of old age and disappointment. Sperm truly is a miracle of life, but all that effort is completely wasted if you don't get a little dribbly in your pocket flute first. The average ejaculation contains on average 200 to 300 million sperm. But if a man hasn't had an orgasm in a long time, it can contain as much as 400 million sperm. Next time you think your job sucks, remember, at least you're not counting a random stranger's sperm. Every last one of those sperm, though, depend on ensuring a smooth transition from the safe, warm environment of the male reproductive organs to the hell-scorched apocalyptic battlefield that is the female reproductive system. That's because despite being designed for life, the woman's reproductive system will actively try to murder every single one of the millions of sperm introduced to it. Having sex is like D-Day, and the woman's vagina is an enemy-filled stretch of beach thoroughly fortified with nigh impenetrable bunkers filled with super soldiers, white blood cells. The woman's immune system triggers a full emergency response, and white blood cells go on the hunt among the dark labyrinth of a woman's cervix, slaughtering sperm in the millions. This sperm genocide goes on until only one sperm makes it to its goal, or they all just die trying. But before hitting the hostile shores of the vagina, brave sperm get some support. Pre-cum, like Army Rangers, lead the way. Its first function is to ensure safe passage out of your dirty little skin flute because the urethra is often replete with leftover urine. As an alkaline fluid, pre-cum neutralizes the acidity of the urine in the urethra, as that acidity will start killing sperm before they even get off the landing craft and onto the beach. Next, just like a good Army Ranger, pre-cum provides lubrication for what's to follow. The mucus-like discharge helps lubricate both the interior of the urethra for safe passage of the sperm, but also the tip of the penis for easier insertion into the vagina or other places. Those glycoproteins make for smooth going and have actually been discovered to have very healthy effects on skin. But it's inside of the vagina where pre-ejaculate is the most useful, Waiting for your army of sperm is a vaginal vault full of incomprehensible horrors, and they do not take any prisoners. Not only is the woman's immune system out to dismember and murder each and every individual sperm that dares trespass onto the temple of Venus, but the environment itself is deadly to sperm, full of various chemicals and an unhealthy pH balance. Pre-ejaculate is like establishing a safe beachhead in a very hostile territory. From here, sperm can more safely make their one-way journey deeper into the woman's reproductive system, where the sole survivor will finally join with the egg to create a baby. Like a vaginal alien chest burster that erupts 9 months later to destroy half of your paycheck for the next 18 years. Now put your waifu body pillow down and click on What is Sexsomnia, the sleep sex disease, or click this other video instead.